Hi Leo, welcome into your general monthly reading for the month of September 2024. I decided to pre-pull an overall oracle energy, and we got the amazing card of vitality. And if you look at the bottom, it says the sun. As Leos, we do represent the sun. We are the sun, but it feels like this is a month where you're feeling mentally very driven, strong. You have the ability and the desire to move forward, but differently, okay, at least in certain ways. For somebody drawn to the reading, completely different. But it does feel like the number 44, if you look at the top of this card, is very significant for you. As well, the number 3 is what I'm getting. But the month shows evidence to the world, to certain specific important people, that you're very mentally strong, okay? That you are very talented all the meanwhile, and a very important person. It's as if your importance in multiple ways, your existence, is being shown to the world and taking a highlight in the mind and the awareness of other people. But it does feel like you want to get to know this and that within a situation or two in your life, better. You want to better understand things. It's this desire to have clarity, to be able to be aware and therefore shift, adapt, and even hold back and accomplish very strategically. And Spirit's saying, don't worry about it. Sure, ask questions when it's necessary or feels important for you. Investigate a bit more, do your research, right? But trust your intuition, okay? You're going to be throughout the month, no shocker to get this message, be feeling things very accurately. You're very intuitive being drawn to this reading, and I feel as well, your attraction is going to be taking a highlight. On one level, I feel like your good looks, okay? You may be putting effort, no surprise here as well, throughout the month, towards feeling and looking better, okay? Glowing more. We're bringing that back for you. But I do feel like it's a month where what you feel attracted to, what you feel a desire for, a want for, a need for, is all very important in taking a highlight. Who you feel the need to connect to and disconnect from, whether it's full connecting, full disconnecting, or partial. Very important, okay? You're going to be feeling as if your want for a specific type of connection doesn't feel as relevant or relevant at all for you because you've been changing very dramatically. You're going to be feeling like messages from Spirit flowing in for you, popping up left and right, one of which is black feathers, okay, and black birds, and white feathers, or I'm getting specifically gray and white feathers, all right? When you're walking, or maybe in a video, an ad, or a TV show specifically, or social media. Spirit's saying we've got your back, okay? Spirit's saying you're like a black crow, shifting and changing in the night. Interesting. But throughout the day, you're glowing and shining like a master. Very interesting imagery. But it's as if at certain points, your analytical side takes over, where you feel as if you need to apply yourself and crack down that code, or come up with the code, or solve that equation. And that's not going to work for you throughout this month. It's going to be more of a heartfelt, accomplished, kind of driven, intuitive, and spiritually connected kind of month. So just remember that when you feel, as I'm being drawn to this equation, the need to apply yourself and accomplish and solve in that manner. Let's keep pulling. What else do we have for Leo? For Leo, when you zone out and you look at something for way too long, what feels like longer than it actually is in that moment, there's a significance to it, all right? It's Spirit pushing you to stay zoned in on whatever symbol or object or message that's meant for you specifically. Little annoyances do exist throughout your month, but they're not going to get the best of you. Why? Because you're a more masterful version of yourself, where and it may be in regards to something you're taking. I'm getting specifically for somebody ashwagandha gummies or pills, but don't overdo it with consumption in all forms, okay? All temptations are just things that are meant to be healthy for you. But the 10 of Cups, happiness lies throughout the month, but more so, in your future. I kept getting the word affordable. Something's very affordable and you're gaining it, okay? Whether it's small for you specifically, but for somebody I'm getting, it is a place to live. Now, I do feel as if, especially, and it's going to be applicable for me, you're shifting into a new place moving forward to live. You may even be downgrading, when it comes to your car, or shifting to a different car insurance. Something of the sort is going to, okay, somebody's also eliminating social media costs, or it could be reoccurring monthly or biweekly deductions from your account or two. Anyways, there is something about you being able to more easily save money moving forward. If you haven't already, do hop over to your monthly money and career read, which I did already post. Yeah, look at this. Money savings taking a highlight. You not feeling the need to show your cards to certain people, or maybe certain cards, to that specific person or two. It's because you're trusting your gut, okay? It's because you're feeling the energy and remembering the past very strategically and on point. But when you lose your breath, it's a spirit. Okay, somebody as well, excuse me, is feeling somebody's energy, and it can relate walking by on the other side of a door or on the other side of a wall, and it's going to feel very off, even if you're used to this. But temperature is part of your month, all right? Specifically, the third week as well is going to be very, very relevant, because I feel as if you are going to, at certain points, be heating up, maybe a bit sweaty, clammy is what I'm getting. Just giving you the messages coming through. But there are going to be certain points where you may get the shivers. Shiver me timber is what I just heard. You may get a full body of goosebumps, spirits affecting you, the energy in that location, and maybe somebody you're energetically connected to at a distance is very much affecting you. You're very strong throughout the month. There's an empowerment about your energy. Your voice is very, very powerful, even when you feel ultra peaceful and ultra grounded, okay? There's a sense of you knowing your worth, or maybe getting back to, or in a new way or two, understanding and embodying that worth, that value, what you bring to the table. And that's making the world of a difference. And I want to say every single area of your life. I just heard you're not going anywhere. And that doesn't mean you're not going to go the distance. That doesn't mean, sorry about the noise, it's a school bus. It doesn't mean you're not going to shift forward and make changes and see endings and new beginnings come to be. But there's at least one area of your life, one situation, where Spirit's saying people need to recognize, people need to remember. You're not going anywhere, at least not yet. For somebody, that's in regards to your job. But I also feel like somebody needs to remember that their business or two meant to go the distance plus some. And that also speaks upon you naturally. But people are noticing you, my friend. They want me to hold these two up together. People are noticing you. Think about the most ideal vision for yourself. It's because you're manifesting. It's because you deserve the best. It's because it's going to come to be in divine timing. Love is also part of your month, or the potential of which and the desire for which. It also feels like, whether it's in regards to who you're committed to, or going to commit to moving forward in a different or just in general kind of way, or it could be more in regards to you being single and thinking about, the potentials for the future, or that one specific one. It feels like you want a different type of connection, a different type of love, or potential for which, a different type of fulfillment in that sense. Again, because you've been changing and are more so throughout this month. It does feel like people are thinking about your connection to a wish, a goal, a dream. You may even be helping other people at certain points connect back to or reconnect in a different way to their dreams, their goals, or one in particular. You may as well be thinking about school, okay? It definitely could be for some September being, kids going back to school or enrolling. It could be more in regards to your academic past, excuse me. Interesting, I said past, P-A-S-S. But you're a star in the making, my friend. Snaps for Leo. A round of applause is now what I'm getting. Let the lion roar when they need to, because it will come out at the wrong time, maybe in the wrong manner, the wrong way, or it definitely could just, build up, add up, and just kind of leave you somewhat, if not fully exploding, okay? So I want to say behind closed doors, especially when you're more so in your hermit mode, get a little bit of that aggression out or just frustration, because I do feel like rewinding back and maybe even throughout this month at certain points, things are affecting you. You deal with certain imperfections and annoyances. Somebody, it's where you're living. And if that's the case, things will change moving forward for the better, whether it's in that situation or you moving to a different one, or for somebody gaining a second place to live. But for somebody, it's where you work, okay? And so Spirit's saying then things need to change moving forward, because it's as if, like, for example, to stick with that job that has all these bad rules and regulations, imperfections, bad energy, maybe bad work ethic is what I'm hearing for somebody. Just as much as if you were to say stick with that relationship or that negative toxic friendship or two, and expect for things for them or that situation to completely switch up to benefit you. It's not realistic, my friend. Yeah, sure, there's a chance, there's a percentage of a chance that that could take place after a certain point. Are you going to wait around? Okay. Are you going to hope and wish and even try to manifest that switch up, that those changes to your advantage? It doesn't seem like the most logical choice for you. Okay. So trust what you've learned, trust your intuition, and prepare to make a change. I'm not saying this is the month to, or in general, up and quit that job, or break up with that person, or dump that friend from your life, cut them out as I'm being shown scissors. But you do need to be thinking about what's going to and who's going to benefit you, serve you moving forward. Interesting, as I said, serve you. I just was shown somebody bowing down to you, okay? If you're new to the channel, I'm a Leo sun, so I totally get you. Yeah, it feels like people are honoring you. People are noticing you in a very powerful and loyal, special light, okay? Going back to the star card, you're a special soul, and you're meant to be known and honored and liked and loved in that way, okay, due to that. But as well, they're saying, what does it mean to you to reach for the stars? What does that look like for you? It's as if, rewinding back, being drawn to this reading, you've limited yourself, or certain aspects of your life or both have limited you, okay? Pushed you to feel as if I don't have another option, because, you know, I have to have money coming in. I have to have that stability, that foundation. I have to, or I want to be with somebody, but it doesn't feel like there's a lot of other options or enough time for somebody. I don't know why I'm getting that. And Spirit's saying, reach for the stars, my friend. You don't have to settle. You don't have to stick with or acquire or commit to or jump into, leap into whatever feels, I'm hearing below you, to be completely honest, or just not enough, not fitting for you at this point along your path, or just even for somebody, something or a connection that makes you nervous, okay, or pushes you to belittle yourself, interesting, or lower your confidence or your connection to your value, okay, disconnect you from it. Anyways, I know this is a lot, but it's coming through for a reason. When you, Leo, feel the need to reorganize, redevelop, shuffle things around, trust that this is a spiritual push, and maybe even more so a intuitive kind of guiding moment where it's going to assist whatever that ends up being for you. The number 4 is now coming through individually. Well, this is a very powerful reading with a lot of constructive criticism, but positivity all the meanwhile. When somebody or something makes you nervous, my friend, I'm not saying to, again, cut whatever or whoever that is out of your life, but you may need to minimize their or that's role within your world, okay? Whether it means getting another job so you cannot, so you don't have to work there as much, maybe in regards to minimalizing, purposeful, minimalizing the conversations, the connecting, and the maybe hanging out with or going out with that person, okay, or those people, because we need to be prioritizing your peace, comfort, and stability at this time. Your energy is of true value. So what does that mean? You need to be strategic, not overthink it, of course, in regards to who and what gets your attention, your resources, especially your time and energy. You need to be protecting your energy, all right? I do feel like a lot of which, like myself, are empaths, being drawn to this reading. So cleanse your energy thoroughly. For me specifically, I know, and I don't always do this, and I pay for it. I need to cleanse my energy multiple times every single day. And it's, I'm hearing taxing if you don't, but you're going to be feeling the difference, okay? So just, if that's not for you, it's not for you, but you may need to start doing so for somebody drawn to the reading. I was just shown a rainbow, someone doing this with their hand, and then a rainbow kind of appearing, you know, afterwards. It feels like you deserve this happily ever after, this happiness, this joy, this peace that has been stripped away from you time and time again. Let's get ready to wrap up this reading by saying this is a month full of, okay, stardom and connecting and disconnecting and learning and shifting forward. It's a month of motivation. It's a month of quality attention. It's a month to become the best version of you, Leo. Absolutely amazing. Feel the power is now what I'm getting. So I hope this was truly helpful. Sending you so much love and light.